Good morning. Stained Glass Sunday. Good morning, Morton. We are doing this live on TikTok, right?
Yep.
Then it's going to be forever uploaded to
YouTube
channel. And we're working on a window. I'm going to go through everything. This window is going to be finished today. I know I've been saying that forever. But I have new elements over here that we're going to start. We have a second and third window that we're going to start. But I hope everybody's doing good. Morton, what are you getting up to right now while we're doing this?
I've got dishes to do, laundry to hang up, and then it might go outside with the chainsaw.
Wait for the chainsaw till we're done.
I'm already doing the bottom end. How could it be that noise?
Okay. Okay. Good morning, Madeline. So if you're watching this right now, you're watching it live or you're watching it on our YouTube replay. It will be forever up there. Now, I'm going to go over, right before we start, this window that I'm working on here, it is getting finished today. I'm going to show you, in this video today, I'm going to show you how to patina. I'm going to show you how to put copper foil on, and I'm going to show you how to solder. We have the soldering iron, it's heating up. Oh, it's getting hot. I'm going to give you lots of good safety tips. We're going to have lots of fun. Now, the bad part about Morton going and doing his own thing is he's not going to be able to read the screen for us. But please ask your questions. I will answer them at the end. And the window that we're working on right here, that's going in our number 2 space here. So 1, 2, it's going to go right up there. And then the whole rest of these windows are getting these really cool shutters. I know they're going to be really cool, but I don't know exactly how I'm making them yet. So I'm going to get you sat close here. Actually, I can read the screen from here. So this part, I decided to go with this beautiful, this is Yakagani glass. And you see it kind of feels to me like clouds with gold sunlight coming through. And I was going to leave it clear. I was going to leave it empty. I was going to leave it clear. And then I thought, no, I'm going to put glass in here because when it's not sunny out and not a pretty blue sky behind, I want the light coming through to be golden. So we will achieve that with this. So the first thing I've foiled these up this morning. The kiln is going. If you see my lights blinking, it's because of that. So I'm going to put gloves on. I always put gloves on. Today it's super important because in this finger here, I have a piece of glass I can't get out. There's a piece of glass down in here. And I'm going to put a Band-Aid on it with some Neosporin to kind of help get that glass out, but wear gloves. And I actually got that piece of glass, not while I was cutting glass, while I was just, going around taking stuff out of the kiln. I got a sharp bit. So good morning, everybody. I hope you're following. If you have not followed us already, we're working on this year. I'm making 52 windows for Inner Old Church. I would like to invite you to follow us and welcome to all of our subscribers. To our subscribers on TikTok, thank you. Hi, real name. Thank you for sharing. The cherry blossom glass piece is here. We're going to start working on that today too. Look at it. I mean, seriously, look, it looks cool with the light behind it. It looks cool without the light behind it. I love it. I'm going to be making some little pieces with this iridescent and the cherry blossoms. I'm going to be making some small sun catchers. Very super duper limited, but they will be for sale. But they're going to be super limited. And the earth is in our kiln right now, but out of the kiln, I got this, which is iridescent with, what's the word for it? Thistles that I put on for Morton. Morton loved this piece, so I put another piece of this in the kiln today. That's in the kiln. So that's going to go in our world window. This little hedgehog's going to go in the world window, and Scottish saltire is going in that world window. So this window has a bunch of the elements of like the fused glass and the stained glass. But without further ado, we're going to start I want to tell you about my safety gear I have on. I have on gloves. I have on an apron. And we're going to start soldering. So I like to typically have everything cleared out better. It's kind of chaotic here. So you clean your tip, and then I'm just going to touch it to this just to put something on here. So one with the states of viewers. That's a great idea, Bobby. You know what we need to do? We need to do a subscriber piece. We need to do a TikTok window, I think. I love our TikTok subscribers. And hey, subscribers, family subscribers, thank you so much. This morning, I got $87 from TikTok from our subscribers. And that's like, you're giving us that money every month. It's fabulous. That's gonna pay our water bill, or our water and sewer bill. That's basically what it was this month. So thank you so much to our subscribers. Morton and I don't say it enough. We appreciate the heck out of you. You have no idea. Morton doesn't know it was deposited. I got to tell him when he comes. When Morton shows his face again, we'll tell him. And we'll give you another proper thank you. Thank you. I know you don't have to subscribe to watch these lives. I know you don't have to. But boy, oh boy, do we appreciate you doing it. It's... especially with my love being retired now. So look at this now, here, what I'm doing here. I cut these out. I'm putting our flux on. And I want to create a nice, I purposely cut them with a gap here. I want a gap here. Get Morton some A1 sauce. Bindi Loohoo, that is a brilliant idea. I'm going to do that. I'm going to tell him, there you go. That's from our lovely fam subscribers. You're awesome. He does need more A1 sauce, but we're not shopping till the end of February. We just want to use what's in the cupboard. And hey, it's winter. It's winter. Who wants to go out? I got 52 windows to make. Okay, so I'm going to cut our little piece of solder off, and I'm going to get all these up here because I want to have all these straight. I'm going to use this little Q-tip here to get these in place where I want them, because I want to create a nice black line here. So I want these up here nice and straight. I really want our hummingbird to pop. Our hummingbird is going to pop here. So I'm going to take and just drop down those solder bits. And now we're going to get started. We're going to drop and tack. Drop and tack. We just want to have it in place so I don't bump it. Don't want to bump this. You're going to see, though, I'm going to hold this up for you in just a second. You're going to see how beautiful it looks with this light behind it. This glass, you're going to love it. So I'm just getting off a couple of big ones here because I know, get back there. Oops. I know, get in there. I know I got a big gap to fill here, and that's a purpose gap. That's going to create incredible shadow for our hummingbird. So these little guys up here, they're not as vital. If they wiggle a little bit, that's okay. They're still going to be beautiful little pops of light. They're just not as vital as that shadow. This is storytelling with a window right here. And I want this to always feel like it's a golden afternoon. Even if it's miserable, rainy out, the light coming through it. This is going to be on YouTube. This will be a live play on YouTube, or I'm sorry, a replay on YouTube. Because I know people come in through part of it, and somebody had watched one of our YouTubes. It was one where we were doing the Earth on Fused Glass Friday, and they said that it was a bad Laurel and Hardy act, and they said Morton shouldn't be talking, but they didn't understand. If you're watching this on YouTube, this first happened on TikTok Live. It's happening right now live on our TikTok. You'll see a replay of it on YouTube for always. But we're here interacting with our friends, reading comments that you can't see. So it's a bit confusing for our YouTube people. But I basically want to show you, these are just some basic stained glass techniques. When you can, tell us about, yeah, the Bindi Luhu. I forget when it was. I think it was in 2011. My sister, who hopefully you're following her, she's awesome. She was the executive director for the Mark Twain Boyhood Home and Museum in Hannibal, Missouri. She was producing a CD with incredible people. I mean, there's incredible people on it. Jimmy Buffett, Brad Paisley, Sheryl Crow. It's unreal. And she needed this song. She needed a song about the Mississippi River. She was visiting us in Pennsylvania. It's at my daughter's house. And played us this incredible CD, but she was actually missing 2 songs on it. So she played us what she had of it, what was gonna become the CD, Mark Twain Words and Music. And I went home and I was honestly gonna try to find a song for her about the Mississippi River that somebody else had written, that was already a song. Because even though there was new music on the CD, there was a lot of original stuff. I mean, a lot of other stuff too. Vince Gill sings I Know You by Heart, which, so gorgeous. Anyway, I get home and the song just wrote itself, honestly. Bindi, the song really wrote itself. I just heard this in my head. I wanted something fast. I grew up bluegrass. I grew up going to bluegrass festivals with my parents. My mom was a musician. My dad actually met her when she was in my grandfather's band. Music was a big part of our life, bluegrass music especially. And I wanted it to be like a driving bluegrass song. And I heard the chorus, which is, like, run, Mississippi River, roll down to the sea. I heard that in my head. I grabbed a tablet beside the bed in the house that we just sold, and it wrote itself. I wrote it in about 10 minutes, called my sister, and I had the words and the music popped right into my head. I didn't even have to think about it. It just happened. Called my sister. She wasn't sleeping yet. It's over at my daughter's house. And I said, hey, listen to this. I think I might have a song for you. So I sang it, and my sister's like, oh my gosh, where'd you find that? Who wrote it? I'm like, I did. Because I have been writing songs forever. My first one got copyrighted, I think, in 1988. Anyway, so she said, I love it. I got to Carl has to hear it. Carl Jackson, who is this? He's everything. And if you know country music, bluegrass music, Carl Jackson. He toured the world with Glenn Campbell. He's the most famous guy you don't know in Nashville and in country music. Carl, oh my gosh, Carl made it awesome. Carl made it so awesome. All the banjo runs, everything you're hearing in there, that's all Carl. I did the words and the tune. Carl really did the music and really made that music happen. And somewhere I have an original that Carl sent and said, what do you think of this? And he sped it up a bit, changed it to the key of E, and the rest is history. Rhonda Vincent recorded it for Mark Twain Words and Music. And Rhonda, I don't know if she still does, but she had closed every one of her concerts. And Rhonda is the most award-winning bluegrass artist of all time. She's awesome. She's unbelievable. But she put it on an album. on a live album they did that won a Grammy. So that's how I won a Grammy. And so it's all thanks to incredibly talented people that weren't really me. And this song really did just write itself. It was the one of my funnest parts was when my grandkids heard the song. When I got a copy of the CD when it first came out. When it came out on Mark Twain Words and Music, and I'm playing it for my grandkids, and they're listening attentively to the song, and my grandson says, "Did she say pirate?" Because the one line is, "You be the pilot, I'll be the pirate." It's about the boys playing on the side of the Mississippi, the banks of the Mississippi, and I love it. Did she say pirate? But it's about Mark Twain. I'm awfully lucky with that song. I have other songs that I want things to happen with. I just need to make it happen. I haven't, I did it backwards. I sort of won a Grammy and then stopped pursuing anything musically. But I have loads of others that I've written, need to do stuff with. You love that story. I'm glad, Madeline. My brain is, I don't know what's up with my brain. Fascinating is one, well, that's a nice word. My brain's all over the joint. I have screenplays I need to do things with. I have songs I need to do things with. I have books that I need to do things with. I don't have enough time. I always feel like I don't have enough time for all these things. Okay, that's that. That's all soldered in there. Yep, got it all. I'm going to stand this up here. You want to hear the new song? Oh my gosh, I have so many songs. Oh, it's on Benny Lou. It's on. Seriously, you can ask Alexa to play Run Mississippi, and she will, by Rhonda Vincent. You can hear it. It's all over. Okay, let's hold this up and see. This is the test. I haven't looked at these before. Let's see how they look in. I think they're going to look awesome. Oh, yes, they do. Yes, they do. See our hummingbird pops. Our hummingbird pops, and the sky, you can't really see how cool that looks because the camera's weird. But I'm going to show you how I make the pieces for the negative space. I'm going to show you how I do that. Thank you for the cat paws, and good morning to you, Amelia. And thank you so much to all of our lovely subscribers that are here from TikTok. I really want to say thank you. I woke up to a lovely email saying that TikTok had sent us $87, and that was subscriber money that came. How am I going to put it in the window? So the window, it's going to be going up in the window. We stand them in front of the, let me take my glove off so I can zoom you in. We stand them in front of the window. So it's not a structural, right? There's the purple one I made. That one's Purple Mountain's Majesty. And then they're stood up there, and Morton uses silicone caulk and puts them in. So that's how they all are. The top arch, anyway. That's how the top arches are. The other windows are going to be mounted differently. But that's how these arches are going in. Oh, worth it. Thank you, Marcia. I said to Morton, it was really weird because I said to him yesterday, I'm like, I want to make a TikTok because last time I made one, I kind of got beat up from people like, oh, you only love your subscribers. Wait, I got to turn around and talk to you. Because I'm going to, and I couldn't find a hair scrunchie. I have a paintbrush holding my hair up. So I did a TikTok saying to people, thanks for being a subscriber. And I genuinely mean it. And I love everybody that watches, but our subscribers, subscribe to this, which is amazing. And followers like Ting Tang just followed. Yay. I love that. And I love everybody who watches, comments, likes, everybody. But our subscribers, you guys go above and beyond because you say, here's a cup of coffee a month. Or I don't even know how much a cup of coffee is from Starbucks. But it's $5.99 a month that subscribers pay. And this morning, and I said to Morton last night as we were eating dinner, I'm going to make another TikTok. We're going to do it today. And I want to say thank you to the people on TikTok who subscribe to us. You don't have to. It's greatly appreciated. And this morning I had a thing saying it was $87 or something that TikTok sent us. And it was like, yay. So, yay. But yeah, when I put it up before, thanking our subscribers, and I didn't mean to not, I thank everybody who's here. Hey, Three Beans. But people were like, oh, you only love your subscribers. That's not true. I love everybody. I just want to say thank you. You guys buy Morton a coffee and me a hot chocolate every month. And this month, subscriber money, seriously, is going to pay the sewer bill and the water bill. It's basically the sewer and water bill was about $85. So thank you. It's very appreciated. Now back to the regular scheduled program of stained glass. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of have my gloves off and on for this one. I'm gonna keep them on this because I have a cut on this finger. So I'm gonna keep my glove on my left hand. So now I'm gonna take these little pieces of the glass and I'm going to come up here. I'm going to tuck this under, tuck that under, there and there, there and there. I'm going to take a Sharpie and I'm going to draw my little line. I like to use glass better than paper. I used to tuck paper under, and this is if you're making a custom pattern. This is what you want to do. This is how you want to do it. You want to cut it out piece by piece. So I'm going to grab our big glass now, our big window. Look at that gorgeous baby. Oh, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. I'm going to set that back down here on the floor. So we have all this room here now to cut this. Oh, thank you. You love the home. Seems so magical. It is. I love the home. And the home's getting tidier. We're getting ready to put up before long. Oh, so many things. We're going to put up all three of these windows at one time. By the way, boom, boom, boom. All three of these windows that are getting done. And then Morton's going to do those lights up there. He's going to replace those lights. So, okay. And that part is going to blow your mind. You haven't seen Morton put a window up yet. He's awesome with it. Okay. So now we're going to do some glass scoring and cutting. And I like to, here where I'm working, I have a little shop vac that I have too that I use, but I like to just brush this clear before I start. I like to brush that clear. I do like to do what this says. I like to keep it tidy. Okay, so now here, this is a nice easy cut here. Piece to piece. Here. And I cut on the inside of that black line so it'll fit nice. Cut that. Let's save that little scrappy. Take this. Can you see here? I hope you can see. And scoring, you only score it once. Never ever try to score it twice. You'll ruin your cutter. Okay, so this is our piece that I have to copper foil. So I'm going to put it here in my copper foil so I don't get confused. That's my copper foil. So now this piece is a bit weirder. We like weird. I'm going to take and I'm going to cut this away. I just can't cut that out like a puzzle piece. It won't work. I got to make straight lines. Now, Morton keeps, sorry, you're way up there. There you go, now you can see. Morton says to me, use your diamond saw, because I have a diamond saw, but I want to show you how to do it in case you don't have a diamond saw. Now, that little piece that I just cut, it's skinny, but it's straight. So I'm just going to cut it with that. And that piece is weird. I'll save that one till last. But I just sort of cut my shape out. Those I'll nibble off. Well, I'll cut you. That piece I'll nibble. And this, I'm gonna, it won't really cut like this, but I'm gonna score it like that. It might and it might not. This might, yep, yay. You brought me good luck. It did it. Sometimes it doesn't work, right? Now when I got a nibble cut, I'll do this because I'm gonna use these again in mosaics. This one, I'm gonna score this first. I'm gonna score along that little line. Because by scoring it, I've said to the surface of the glass, hey, I want it to break like this. Now it won't cut out like that. Oh, it did cut out like that. You're just making my day, TikToky. My little TikTok friends. Okay. And today, after the live, my friend Lisa's coming back and we're finishing paintings. She's working on one big painting over there. We're set up over there. She's working on one big painting. I'm working on two little paintings. It's just fun to have a play date with a girlfriend sometimes. Yay! There you are. Hey, the light is so good in here this morning, today. We're going to have good fun. And yesterday when Lisa was here, Sweet Morton baked brownies for us, homemade brownies with walnuts and milk chocolate chips in them that were delicious. We got to think of something we want to request today from Morton. They were so good. Yes, a craft play date. I do them. You know, I highly recommend being a kid. Stay childlike, please. Have fun, create stuff. Spend time with friends. Yesterday was so good for my soul. So we had so much fun. So much fun. You come from Morton's Food. That was funny. We did have a little yum yum too. I don't know what he's got in mind for cooking today. You're eating now. Yeah, your painting's gonna finish quick. And hey, I don't know if you have any acrylic red that's more opaque that you want to bring, Lisa, but if you do it. Like your red, I don't know if you have any. Like my red that I have is pretty translucent. If you have any acrylic red, bring it. It's more opaque. Okay, so this piece, we copper foiled. I'm burnishing it. And see, when you burnish, it takes all the wrinkles out. This is like ironing it. It's the pressure from rubbing a stick on here. They sell burnishers. I highly recommend using a wooden dowel rod. That piece is done. And the copper foil, this stuff is crazy fun to work with, but it gets away from you. I'm keeping this rolled up. I was getting wild with it earlier. It went everywhere. Keep it rolled up. You want to keep it nice and smooth. You don't want to touch the inside of the tape with the finger. Good morning, Sprouts. How are you? Oh, no. No, don't go by. Don't go by Michael's. Don't do that. Just come over. I'll dig a little bit deeper in one of my boxes. I have some. Oh, and you know what we can do? We can take some of that acrylic crayon that I have. We can take some of that and mad scientist up with the other paint. That'll be fun. We'll blend that in a little palette. Morton washed her brushes out for us, too, when we were done painting, which I thought was very sweet. Morton's amazing in the studio. I love him so much being here all the time. I love it. But yesterday I got a piece of glass right in here from that cherry blossom window, and I can't get a hold of it. But it's like electricity whenever I touch that fingertip. It hurts. I'm going to put a Band-Aid on with some Neosporin. Hopefully it'll take that little bit out. Oh, you're in Canada. Oh, I love Canada. I still want to spend a summer in Algonquin National Park. I always wanted to do it all by myself, but I'll do it with Morton. Me, a tent, a canoe, in the park all summer. So beautiful. Baking soda paste, I did not try that. Yeah, I can't sit still to soak it. My dad used to always say it'll be better before you're married. And then when I got married, my dad would say it'll be better before you're married again. I'm going to put my gloves back on because the piece of glass that I'm picking up has flux all over it. Flux is a chemical that I do not want to get into my finger. Oh, that color looks so good behind the hummingbird. I'm excited to have the whole window done now. Okay, so I'm going to lay this back down, pop you up here. Wait, are we sitting flat? Feels like it's sitting up. Feels like we're sitting up on something. Something there. There's a little bump. It's amazing. It's like the princess and the pea. What makes it feel like it's not sitting flat? Now it's sitting flat for us. So we're going to put our pieces in. Oh, I want to come to South Africa so bad. Oh my gosh, my sister just did a round the world trip, and she said that that was one of her favorite places was South Africa visiting. I want to visit. There's so many things I want to visit. Oh, whose birthday is it? Ms. Reba's? Happy birthday, Ms. Reba. Okay, let's make sure that fit perfectly. Hooray, hooray, hooray. I live in Pennsylvania, but I have a passport. Okay, I'm going to get these two put in first, and then we'll worry about the other. So to get it put in, can you see our new pieces here and here? Get it put in, flux, flux, flux. Flux, 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 flux. I'm going to take my solder and drop this in. You want to move quick. Don't let your soldering iron sit on your glass. If you do, you'll crack your glass. It'll get a thermal shock. Nobody wants a thermal shock. That's the worst noise ever when you're making a window. Doing anything with stained glass, you're doing it, and you hear crack. And it's like, oh no. It's not good. Not good at all. Just gonna get this in here. For a couple of my windows that I'm making, I'm gonna be taking like old 70s stained glass lights apart and upcycling them into be a forever cool window. That'll be fun. That. A little bit more there. I have a big space here. I'm gonna drop off some of these big pieces. That's a big space. Oh, stained glass initials, nice. Lake Living, thank you for following. Misery, but we'll get him to sing when he comes down. I don't know what he's up to. He said he was washing dishes. Lisa, he could be planning a lovely lunch for us. I don't know. We just had a big old breakfast. I hope he doesn't cook again. I had grapefruit and porridge. And porridge really fills me up. Okay. So when this is all over on this side, we have to flip it up, and we have to solder the back side too. Now, I've done that before. I've done that with this piece, but we still have some more pieces to cut here. So this piece here, looky here now, this piece, which we didn't cut, but look, it magically will fit there. Magically, almost fit there. I think it will. I'm gonna go for it. I could regret that. This piece here, yep, looky, that almost fits. Almost fits. I keep losing my spring out of my cutters. Okay, so here, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna take that piece, will fit like that. Then I'm gonna go like that for cutting that little piece. So I'm not gonna lift this up. Yep, that piece will fit there. Now this piece, this isn't a structural window. If this was a structural window, this would be different. But this piece is really, really close. It will fit. We'll make it fit. Right here. Might have, nope, I took the curve the wrong way, like this. That piece will do that. Go in there. There we go. Hey, honey. Come here, please. That piece fits. Okay, so let's... Okay, when you're done with the laundry then. And this piece, I'm going to nibble a little bit along the edge because I don't want it to be too big for the window. Just nibble a little bit. I'd rather have it be a tiny bit smaller than too big. Dang it, I have glass going all over. Okay, so this, copper foil. Is there copper foil at? And we're gonna, I gotta finish this window. I have the kiln going again. You know the earth that I made in the fused glass? The earth came apart in the middle, so I had to put some pieces on it. There'll be a TikTok about it all on our TikTok channel. Probably put it up on our YouTube channel too. It's because it'll be helpful to show people who are glass fusing what to do when your earth falls apart. It's just the line in the middle. I was going to put clear glass on it and I didn't because I don't want it to be super thick because it's going for stained glass, so I don't want it to be double thick. So you see this process. This stained glass is definitely a trust the process thing, and it's repetitious, but it is so much fun. Now this, I can actually teach you something here, because this part's so skinny. I want to take and I want to put my skinny piece to what's going to be the front. See that? I folded that skinny piece over. So I'm not putting it half and half. I'm putting skinnier to the front here. See? Skinny to the front. Then you can do two different things. You can either trim the back. So, because if I block this whole piece of glass up with the copper foil, our light wouldn't show through. Right? So I want it nice and narrow. But on the back, look how big it is. So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to cut it. I'm actually going to kind of pinch it with my thumb. Just pinch it and tuck it up under a bit so the light will shine through. And because it's an edge piece, I want it to be nice and thick. Normally I'd take scissors and I'd trim this. But I want the light to come through. You see what I did there? Pulled that back off of there. And you still got to burnish it after you do that. Rub it, get all the bubblies out. Make it nice and smooth. This will fit lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Better fit lovely. There, it fits. Lovely. Hey, honey, it's Ms. Reba's birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
She wants you to sing to her. There you go, Morton.
Happy birthday to you, squash tomatoes and stew, bread and butter in the gutter. Happy birthday to you, and many more.
Thank you, honey.
You're welcome.
Look, see Morton shaved. Lisa Morton
Never
shaved.
saved.
Trimmed. Oh, Morton V just shared the live. Thank you for sharing the live. And 3 Beans says, yay, Morton. What you up to now, honey?
I don't know, that's the one we done in the dishes on fire. Up at 200.
Right. Ms. Reva says, thank you.
You're welcome.
It's so funny. A year ago, it's been about a year now. No, next month will be a year since we started doing TikTok. Morton would have never, ever done that. You guys have brought Morton out of his shell. Brought him right out of his shell. So normally, looky, I go half and half is how I do this. Half and half. And whenever you're copper foiling, like these edges are super sharp. I have not ground them. You got to be careful handling them. Have to be careful. Oh, it's your sister's birthday, Purple. Tell her we said a hi. Yeah, the squirrels have been going crazy at the feeder. Okay, here we go. All right, we'll get this in. Oh, yeah, 3 Beans. He's like a whole different person, isn't he? Oh, it's your birthday, too. Honey, it's it's Drodriva's birthday too. Happy birthday. Yeah, I have to copper foil each piece of the glass. Each. Copper foil and then burnish. Burnish just means to really press it on, rub it. And normally I lay these down to burnish them. I'm holding them up here. Burnishing. Put that piece. Nope, it goes this way. How's it looking, honey?
Yeah, it looks really good.
Honey, I showed them your thistles that I made
Yeah,
you.
they're amazing.
Martin loves these thistles. Honey, look how they look on that iridescent glass. Isn't that cool? We have a lot of birthdays in here
Do you
today.
do other stuff, or is it only the world that's in the kiln now?
In the kiln right now is the Highland cow, the world, and I did this corner piece in this out of this iridescent, so it'll be like here coming onto the window. I did this piece here, and I put that in the kiln with the thistles. So there will be more thistles there. Hey, you know what we need to do, babe? You know what we need to do really soon? We need to have an on-birthday party for everybody. We have a very merry on-birthday party for everybody. That would be so much fun. Okay, so now I'm going to set this copper foil out of the way, stick my gloves back on. Pop these gloves on. And now I want to be real careful on this top one here because I don't want it to mess up fitting in the window. Put our flux on, clean the tip of the soldering iron. I'll grab this little solder bubble up here. Come on, you. Get over here, you. I like to use up all these little bitty bits. Those are all little bitty bits of solder. I don't like to waste things. Actually, it hurts my soul to waste something. I'm gonna put a nice little hunk of solder there. The piece doesn't fit up perfectly to it, but it'll look so cool when it's done, I promise. It'll be a little pop of light coming up through the top there. It'll make this green leaf really stand out. Okay, so now we're going here. So I think my flux, I still have a little bit of flux in here. Coat it. Coat. I'm going to use this to kind of push it. Actually, yeah, I'm going to go about half and half with this space. Half at the top, half at the bottom. My birthday was Monday. Oh, you should... Happy birthday late, Lisa. I'm going to tell him that. He'll bake us a little cake today. Chocolate cake. Shall we get Morton to bake a little chocolate birthday cake? That's what I need to just do. Keep having friends coming over. Yeah, it's their birthday. Gonna need to bake something. Morton does a good chocolate cake. But you probably knew that. No more cakes. We'll say yesterday was birthday brownies then. And this window, this is my first window ever that I have done with cremains in it. This is my mom and my mother-in-law in here, and I flippin' love it. It's your last brownie didn't make it home. Those brownies were flippin' awesome. Morton does need to write a cookbook. He acts like he doesn't, but he does. Yeah, I understand all recipes are kind of the same, but he does stuff to them, magical stuff. Makes them taste awesome. I like this yellow heart here is my mom, and the red heart's my mother-in-law. Morton's sweet mom. I'm gonna love looking at the light coming in through this window. I think it'll turn into my favorite window. Okay, that's that. There's one little part of copper there. Okay. Now before I lift it again, I'm gonna keep looking because the rest of these, I can just put my. The rest of these I can put my. I can use little pieces for. So see how this. It's kind of like. This is kind of like solving a jigsaw puzzle, only way better. It's way better than a jigsaw puzzle. That piece is kind of too little for there. I don't like to make them too little. This piece here, I'm gonna stick this in here. Lift this up just a little bit. Get up there, you go. You have to resist the urge to lift this weird. Let's put our Sharpie on here. That piece. Ouch. I'm gonna just cut up here right now. See my comments right now. And some of these nipper ones, I can nip a straight line. Save all my little pieces for mosaics. I'm excited to make mosaics with you. You're gonna like mosaics. Should fit. Let's see. Where are we here? Yep, it fits. And it'll fit snugger when we put our almost said fuse glass. When we put our copper foil on here, it'll fit even snugger. Favorite window with all the memories. Yep. Oh, thanks for following. Thank you. I have never, well, I've done it. I've done some cremains for friends and family, but I have never done it like where people send stuff. You have to, like, there's a special mailer you get from the post office for cremains. I've never done that. I wouldn't be opposed to doing it. I think it's a lovely way to, hold somebody close and keep somebody close. My mom sits back in our library, actually in a tea caddy from England. Sits up there by the book. She loved to read. I love having her there. I think it's, she's going to definitely go in the rose garden that we're planting this spring. She wanted some of her ashes and roses, but I like having her there. I wish she was there, obviously, instead I wish she was here. Yeah, in the rose garden. Yep. In the rose garden, I actually think I might make a little rose out of fused glass that's like on a stake that I can put in the garden that has some of her remains on it too. Some of her cremated bits. That fits perfectly. And see now, these pieces here, because we have solder on the back of here, this stands up a little higher now. You see that? So if I want it to be more flush with this piece, I would take a piece of glass. Get up, there you go. Take a piece of glass and just set it below here. Make this happen right. And then looky, that holds it up higher. See that? Because I have solder on the back of there. I like these ones down lower. It'll make the thing pop, but that one was super duper duper low. So that one's not gonna, I'm gonna let that one up a little bit higher. And this whole part, this little part is a super slow go, because what happens now is I'm kind of just putting it in there one piece at a time. Because if I keep these things, if I keep them out, because it's its own, it's not a pattern that I've put together beforehand. I'm doing it as I go, and I don't have pieces numbered or anything like that. It would become chaotic. And I'll show you here, because there's no copper foil on that glass below, the copper or the glass below won't fit on here. But now what can happen, because this is high up off of my board, and the board does transfer some heat for me, so you can crack your glass easily when you elevate it, so be careful. We don't want to hear any cracking. Get in and get out. That's that. Don't futz with it. Do not futz with it. That piece I just might make solid. It's pretty little. I'll lift this up and take that glass out. You can see that. Pull you up here so you can see how it's looking. See how the white's looking with that light coming through it? So pretty. Oh my gosh, I'm loving it. I am loving it. And the windows, stained glass windows, they're nothing without the light behind them. Most of the time. Most of the time. Get over here with the light behind it. Look at how it's looking. That light behind it. See how this looks up here now? That golden sunlight coming through. I love that. Hello, hello. Hey, Pretty V. How are you? Thank you for all the roses, Pretty V. Okay, so I'm gonna give this a little brush. You can only do this when you have gloves on. If you don't have gloves on, use a little broom, because you will get sharp things in your fingers. And I know I keep saying, I'm gonna finish this today. This is not getting, this will get finished today. This won't get finished on this live. But I have two other windows. I'm gonna be on schedule for doing my window a week. I have two other windows that I'm doing big pieces of in the kiln. See, this one is gonna be like this. This big piece, and then another piece like it over on this side. And then through the middle, I'm doing stained glass. Look how cool that came out. So this week, we should be able to install those 3 windows this week. Look at that. Oh my goodness. It's iridescent and gorgeous. And it looks as beautiful from this side as when the sun comes through. I love it. This is gonna be the first window. And up there. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Isn't it gorgeous? I can't quit looking at it. So the first window is going to be the cherry blossoms. Cherry blossoms. The next window is going to be this golden afternoon window, which will get finished today. And I wanted to show you patina. Let me show you patina super fast. Patina, I'll take it and I'll patina by my mom. So you definitely want to wear gloves. It came iridescent. That was iridescent glass that we had. So there's this patina here, which you definitely only want to use gloves when you use this, right? So you take the patina and you take along whatever. I love using these things. So see my mom's heart. I'm not going to put it by my mother-in-law's heart because I still have to solder a piece in here. So this patina, you take this, dip it on here. Now watch what happens. It turns that silver dark instantly. Instantly, it ages it. Instantly, it will get black. When I start doing this, I just want to keep doing this. The black that it gets is going to, hello, Chrissy, how are you? The black that it gets, it turns it into stained glass when you do this. I love a patina. Look how it looks. And then I let this on, but this will all get scrubbed off and shined up, and this window polished. Can you see the patina changing? See how the patina changes it all? Do some more around Mom's heart. It just makes everything stand out. See that? We're doing great. Having a lovely, good day today. And this will get darker the longer it stays on. Honey, I'm just showing a bit of the patina to show everybody how it works. It's like magic. You can also get it to turn it copper. And on some things that looks good. I make little succulents and I do it on there. But the patina part is a fun part of the process.
Strange that the lights still drip when that's in a sauce.
I know, it's crazy, huh? I'm trying to do a little bit here so you see the difference. I'll do a little bit here on Morton's mom's heart. Morton, do you think your mom would have liked this window?
Yeah, I think so.
Because I told her I was going to make a window with some of my mom's ashes in a heart. And your mom said to me, that'll be lovely. No, it does. This is just, it's a chemical reaction that happens. And it just makes it dark and lovely. I usually save this till the very, very end, but I wanted to show you today how cool it looks. And this gets rubbed and scrubbed up, like really rubbed and scrubbed up. Hey, honey, Monday was Lisa's birthday.
Monday passed.
Yeah, Monday passed. So they were birthday brownies, late birthday brownies. Yeah, this would be one of those satisfying videos that when you watch it, you can't quit watching it. It's like watching magic. Like the silver looks cool and all, but when you put the patina on it, I wish now I had this thing. I'm just gonna throw this away because it gets funky if you just let it lay around. I wish I had a rag. Oh, I do have a rag here to show you how pretty it looks when you wipe it clean. You won't even recognize this window when it's cleaned. If you love this window now, once I clean it, you're gonna lose your minds. Take a little bit of this. And see the stuff comes off and it just really gets in there. It just gives it it finishes it. Now look, when I hold this up, I'm gonna hold this up for you. And this isn't cleaned. This is just, I'm wiping off a little bit of the excess. Once I clean this with window cleaner, which I love to use vinegar, the whole thing just sparkles like crazy. Let me show you this. Hold this baby up. Oh, I just saw a piece over there I didn't solder. So now look at where the yellow heart is now. See how that all pops right out where I put it on? See the silver on top of the red heart? You really see a difference when you put the patina on. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. That rose, that little pink rose over there, that's gonna look gorgeous when the patina's on there. Whee! So I'm going to turn this around. Normally we stop. Normally we stop the. I love you. Thanks for the emails. Normally we stop because we've been running 2 cameras. We're not clever enough to run 2 cameras, are we, honey?
No.
So I've just been using the one. Oh, that light's harsh. That's not much better. But I want to see if anybody has any questions. And they don't have to be questions about the stained glass. They can be, but they don't have to be. It doesn't fit in the kiln. This does not go in the kiln. That's going up in a window. So it's some fused glass. So I fused glass, like this is a fused glass piece that I did of a Scottish saltire. That's going to go in my Scotland window. This is a piece of fused glass that's going to go in my Scotland window. My Scotland and America window. Little hedgehog. I love him. I think he's so precious. He's going to go in there. Wait till you see the Highland cow. Wait till you see that. When the pea gets on the glass, does it damage the stain? Wait, what pea? Nobody better be peeing on the glass. But no, nothing is stained. We're not going to go live for a painting because my friend's coming over to paint. And we're just painting. See, like this whole piece, oh, the black stuff, no, it doesn't, it can't penetrate the glass. It only reacts with the metal. So the patina only matches or only reacts with the copper foil and the solder. So I have hedgehog necklaces somewhere, pendants and sun catchers. But this piece, I fused this whole piece, and then I'm going to put copper foil around the edge of here. So this will be part of a window. This will be part of a spring window. It's going to have this piece on either side, and then through the middle, I'm going to do big stained glass cherry blossoms, where I'll put the copper foil around each of each of the new ones that I make for in the middle of the panel. That window will be super cool. All the windows in here have a special thing to us, don't they, honey?
What's that?
All the windows here, they have a special a special feeling for us about something.
Yeah.
Thank you, Queen. You are so awesome. So, yeah, I'm gonna do a limited number of the iridescent cherry pieces that I'll probably do either like little circles or little arches or little squares. What you eating?
Throat lozenge.
Is your throat sore?
No, it's just about that congestion, I think.
But I do have a video on this. There's a long one on our YouTube channel about making this. And I'm going to be making, on Fuse Glass Friday, we're going to be doing more glass fusing, but I'll have the other piece of this done already and in the kiln. But then we're getting on to, I'm doing 52 big windows in here this year.
Only mine when I'm running about doing the housework.
Yeah, footsteps. We had never heard footsteps before that video. We have not heard them since.
Yeah, I think it was animals.
Could have been a squirrel. Yeah. I know that piece, Chrissy. I can't wait till it's up in the window. And it's going to be up in my favorite window. That's my special window. That
special one's amazing. It's like it's actually special glass paints. It's powdered glass that gets suspended in aloe vera, and when it's painted on the glass actually fuses into the glass.
Yeah,
it's like when you melt plastic and everything together. It's like that with the glass, and it doesn't come. It's not like when you put paint. You get to buy the glass paint.
Yeah, this will never ever scrape off.
It doesn't come off because it's actually part of the glass. It bonds and sort of welds itself into the glass.
Morton's going to install it into the window. I make the windows. Morton gets up on a ladder. I hand him. We'll do that. We'll do that live.
What it is the Priscilla's made the template to the shape of the window, and I just overlay it and I hold it in place with a blue masking tape, the painter's tape type stuff. And then we've got that super clear 10-year silicone, the really strong
10
stuff.
10 year?
Yeah, I mean, they say minimum that.
Are we going to have to do them
but
again?
It's like you put it on with that. Basically, it's glued into place, honey, with the silicone, and it won't come down.
Honey, you know what I want to do? I really want to do it.
Because it's into the polyvinyl, the UPVC window frames.
Babe, when you get your, oh yeah. I was going to say, when you get your wood shop set up, let's put quarter round trim around it, but that won't work because it's into the
it's on the UPVC frames. That's why we did it that way. And the silicone glues itself onto it, and you can't see it because it's a super clear stuff.
Yes,
and I think it's GE that makes it.
They look great. I mean, even if we got to get up there and keep doing that every 10 years.
Yeah, I mean, it should last longer because
it should last our lifetime.
It's the indoor-outdoor stuff, so it's like. It's
and
seeing the sunlight.
Weather.
Yeah, it's on the inside, so it doesn't see the sunlight because of the frame.
It should work. And Morton, now I have to do a U.S. flag because we have a saltire for Morton's side of the window. So I'm gonna do a fused glass U.S. flag. I didn't want to do it, but I'm gonna do it with. I know how I'm gonna do it. I was thinking the 50 stars would be crazy to do, but I got a great idea.
It's funny how colours changed over the years. That's actually the true colour of a saltire.
Well, it's the true color of that saltire.
Just because it's more like that colour.
We're going to say bye. Thanks for watching the live. This will be always on YouTube. If you have not subscribed yet to our YouTube channel, do it. His stuff is all here. His stuff's all here.
Yeah.
He'll be at the end of this month. He's coming. He's in Florida right now. And everybody have a beautiful day. We'll probably go live later on. I'll probably be working on this afternoon. The other piece for this, I'll probably be working on this back in the studio because I want to get it in the kiln tomorrow. And so you can watch that being done. So have a beautiful, beautiful day, everybody.
Yeah, everybody enjoy their day. Cheerio.
Yes, bye. Thanks for being here. And thanks, subscribers. Morton, I thank the subscribers. on our TikTok, because I didn't tell you this, we got $87 this morning,
Uh-huh.
and our water bill and sewer bill, that's basically
Yeah, that's
for the
all.
month.
Yep, thank you,
So
everybody.
thank you. You're awesome subscribers. See you later.
Cheerio.
Bye. Thanks so much. Bye bye.